hope you are well. I had quite the relaxing start to the day. My mom and I went to go get a head, neck, and shoulder massage. It's actually her birthday weekend, so I've been trying to spoil her a bit, and it was so relaxing. I think the head part and scalp part was very nice, but I think I even liked the neck and shoulder massage portion even better. I feel like one of the unique things about this experience is that they fully give your hair a thorough wash, which I appreciate because I have always had a hard time getting all of the conditioner out of my hair, so I feel like my hair has been detoxed. It's feeling very soft. I added some crimp waves to it after the spa experience just to add a little bit more kind of rhyme or reason, but it was just a lovely start to the day. I found this experience through Groupon, and I'm so thankful to partner with them for today's video. I've used Groupon for years just for different experiences. We actually booked a Groupon a few months ago for an air balloon ride that we did as a family, which was just a great memory, a really fun way to spend time. And it's a great way to find local experiences, maybe off the beaten path, or just if you're looking to squeeze in more summer family memories or back to school spa experiences, kind of like what we did this morning. Definitely check out Groupon. I actually did a similar head spa experience last year with my friend Liz, and I was so bummed because after I had already paid for everything and whatnot, I realized they had a Groupon offer, so I could have saved quite a bit of money. So now I just have the app and try to check before I book something if they already have a Groupon or if there's something similar where I could book it through Groupon, save a little money, and continue to just fill our life with fun experiences like that. So that was really great. I definitely have tried to maintain some sort of self-care rhythm since becoming a mom, which isn't always the easiest thing, but it's funny, Brandon and I have been joking because we do a monthly budget, and we've had a massage budget for me since December, and it's taking me this long. It's taking me, how many months has it been? 6-7 months to actually go get a massage. So that feels great to indulge in a bit of self-care and just those slower summer moments. So very thankful for that time with my mom. And if you are looking for a spa experience or fun family adventure, definitely check out Groupon, and you can use my code ALLISON25 for 25% off local experiences. So thank you, Groupon, for partnering with me. And for the rest of the day, we have some baking on the agenda, have some just, you know, daily life home things. I'm kind of blanking. I really am getting in the mood for back to school stuff. I'm not going back to school, but I just love to lean into whatever is going on in the rhythm of the year, and I just see so much fodder online about back to school. So I am planning another Breakfast, Books, and Babies, which that was a fun event that we did a few months ago. We did a Hungry Caterpillar storytime morning, and I want to do a summertime back to school baby beluga Breakfast, Books, and Babies. You know, I love an alliteration, and here I am just spewing out as many B words as I can. So I want to work on that and some miscellaneous things, but we'll see what the day brings. Switching out about once a month in our reading room, playroom area is this chalkboard. We found this chalkboard at the thrift store, and it's just so cute. It has little stickers on the back from the previous owner that always just make me happy and feel nostalgic. The Scooby-Doo stickers, princess stickers, Hello Kitty. It's just childhood at its finest. So this was from our son's birthday month. So I'm gonna switch it out with something under this. Okay, I have so many different ways I could go with this. I could do back to school. I could do baby beluga. I could do under the sea, more just like an end of summer kind of chalkboard. So we're gonna brainstorm and then we're gonna add some flair because again, this is just a fun thing. I feel like, I've done the bee life cycle before, which is really cute. I could do something like the anatomy of a beluga whale. That's an interesting angle, but I'm a little intimidated by that. So we're gonna marinate on that a bit more, but I'm excited to work on that. And I need to show you, I've really just gotten inspired to craft for this Breakfast Books and Babies. And I have this idea to do paper mache beluga whales, a mama beluga and a baby beluga. Let me show you what I worked on it a couple days ago, and let me show you what I have so far. Okay, here's the mama. This is a very rough draft because basically I cut it out with cardboard, and then I had this filler, this cushion filler from Palmer's Farmer's Dog Order actually, and it actually worked out quite nicely. And my idea is to paper mache the whole thing, and then I'll paint on the eyes and the mouth. So here's the mama. I feel like since it's white already, you can kind of visualize it a little easier. And then here's the baby. So cute. And since it's summertime, it was really nice because for our spring story time, we were able to do it outside. The weather was absolutely glorious, but it's toasty. So I'm gonna set it up in this room and it'll be really cozy. I can kind of cuddle up with the babies on the chair, and there's lots of things to fiddle with because, you know, the attention span for young ones, it's a little short. So there's plenty of stuff to explore in here. I am absolutely itching to get our sunflower seeds in the ground because it may seem early for fall planting, but in Florida, we're always kind of ahead of schedule because it's warm here all year round pretty much. And the thing you have to consider is the sunflowers. They're gonna take around 40 to 90 days to bloom, so quite a big range in the different varieties that I plant. But I just want to go to the garden center and I want to get a few more bags of in-ground soil just so we can freshen up the base and the soil of our flower beds because they've been kind of dried out and sucked out all the nutrients from the zinnias. So that way we just have them for whenever we get a spare moment, we can start planting. elderberry that is about to fall off the tree and wither away. So I figured I would make a batch of elderberry muffins. I've actually never made elderberry muffins before. I've done syrup and elderberry jam, but it dawned on me because you have to cook elderberries before consuming them so that they're digestible and whatnot. And I was like, ooh, I wonder if I could bake them into something. And sure enough, I found a recipe, so hopefully it'll turn out. I hope I can reach them too. I might need to get the ladder, but we'll see. Gorgeous. Taking the elderberries off of the stem is quite the tedious endeavor. Like pulling them off one by one. I pulled up a stool to the counter so I could be comfy as I do this. I've actually done it in the past where I freeze the berries first, and then once they're frozen you can sort of like wiggle them off and they come off a lot easier. So that's a little trick, but something about having fresh berries for the muffins just feels ideal. So we're doing what we need to do. If you watched my last vlog, we had to repair my little bird feeder, the teacup bird feeder, and I see the culprit, the squirrel culprit, who must have made it fall last time. Oh my gosh, you're kidding me! The cup isn't there anymore. Oh my goodness. Do you see the guilty squirrel just lounging on the fence? He's kind of hidden between the trees. Oh my goodness, he's hanging on for dear life. Does he think I can't see him? I know what you did, Mr. Squirrel. My goodness, you're adorable though. I can't even be mad. Well, it's still intact, but all the bird seed is just on the floor. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, they look and smell delightful. This recipe was more on the healthy side, I would say. There's apple cider vinegar, first and foremost, and then there wasn't a ton of sugar, and there was the option to do a crumble on top, which typically I love. I think that's a fabulous idea, but I just don't have it in me to do a crumble because I actually want to get started on dinner now that I have a moment, and the apron is already on, might as well. And I wasn't really anticipating taking so much time to pluck the elderberries off of the stem. I forgot about that part. I've cooked with I've made the syrups and stuff, and I do recall that now, but I sort of forgot about that to minor detail. But oh, it just smells very warming, and it was off camera, but I just put a nice little piece of butter right in the center to melt away. Let's give it a taste test. It's yummy. There's a little tangy or tartness from the elderberries because they are more of a tart berry. but then you're hit with that sweet aftertaste. Very pillowy, very warm. I like it. I like it a lot. I wonder how they would freeze because, again, we have so much elderberry. I'd love to put it to use. But, oh, elderberry scones would be fun to make next. Delightful. And now I'm going to start on dinner. Tonight we're going to do tacos, which pretty easy. Won't take too much time, and I'm not doing anything fancy like a ton of toppings, really just keeping it simple. But the thing that I am doing that's more on the fancy side is making homemade tortillas. Once I started making homemade tortillas, it is very difficult to revert back to not homemade because they're just so yummy and soft and fresh. And this recipe, it is relatively simple, so that's great. And again, we're already in our cooking baking mode, so let's roll with it. Okay, it's time for some post-baby bedtime baking. We're gonna make a coconut cake, layered coconut cake. I've never made this recipe before, but I'm excited. I personally love coconut flavor, so I'm hoping everyone will enjoy it. And I'm making some chamomile tea to sip on while we bake. I ordered some loose leaf chamomile tea, and little did I know it was this gigantic bag, but I'm happy about it because I've been loving chamomile tea, so especially at nighttime before bed. So I'm gonna move it to a cute jar or something soon. I have a little, where's my little tea diffuser? Where is it? Where is it? I think Brandon, oh, there it is. Ta-da! My friend Nesh gave it to me and I love it. It's so cute, the little teacup, and you put your loose leaf tea right here, plop it in your mug. So I'm gonna make that, and my plan is to make just the cake tonight, and then I'll do the frosting and decorate it in the morning. So I'll insert that once I do that, but we'll just do a little baby step and make the cake. That's actually a big step, to just finish the cake and then frost it all in the morning. Sweeten it with a little honey too. smells amazing. What I did wrong, but my cakes are taking a lot longer to bake than the recipe said. Now that I'm thinking of it, was it supposed to be 3 layers and I just did 2? I'm not sure. They look good and they smell good, so hoping for the best, but I'm already like 7 minutes over the bake time. She gave a range, but I'm already 7 minutes over the highest range, so fingers crossed. But thank you so much for watching today's video. I really hope I preheated my oven again or turned it all the way off, because when I checked it last I was like, oh, surely they're done now. But anywho, thank you so much again for watching. I hope you are well and I'm excited to see you next. Bye.